Hey everybody, it's Rash and welcome to the card of the week for the week of April 8th. I hope your week is getting off to a very good start. We will get into the card of the week in just a second, but a couple of housekeeping notes. If you have not signed up for my newsletter, please sign up now, like with the next day or two, because I will be sending out the newsletter and also letting folks know when you can get a reading from me, whether it's an MP3 reading or a Skype, Google Hangout reading. I will put that information in the next newsletter that is going to come out really soon. If not, like today, Monday, it's going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. So make sure you sign up for that so you don't miss out. Okay, the card of the week for this week is the Six of Pentacles. I'm tapping the screen so you can see this. Okay, that's the Six of Pentacles. And we've had the Six of Pentacles for this week. And then last week it was the Two of Pentacles. And you know that card, you see someone juggling on that particular card. And the questions that we raised last week were, why are you juggling? Who are you juggling? Are you juggling to benefit someone who may not appreciate what you're doing? Are you juggling to benefit yourself? So we've got a lot of pentacles and a lot of like core, like financial, house, home type issues coming up. The Six of Pentacles is it's a card that touches me because it deals with asking for help. It deals with giving and receiving, asking for help, teaching, learning, and this week the energy seems to say it deals with asking for help. The moon is moving into Taurus, lots of patience, energy for self-care. And the Six of Pentacles, the energy with this card says for this week that the message is, and this is an important one because I'm also saying this to myself, there is nothing wrong with asking for help. You have not failed if you need to ask for help. Asking for help is not a sign of failure. It's actually a sign of success. It means that you know your situation enough to say, hey, you know what? I need somebody to come over here and give me some assistance. With Pentacles, it may mean house, home, as I said previously, or it may go into money. But if you are like me, the thought of even asking for help makes you nauseous. If you're like me, it is so hard for me to say I need something. And what I did not realize is that it could be the case sometimes that when I don't ask for help, especially from people who love me, who are around me, who are like watching me have issues or watching me have trouble with something, you may hurt the people that love you if you don't ask them for help. This card came up on Twitter, and a couple of weeks back when I pulled it as the card of the day. And I told the little quick story. It was a show. Why am I doing this? I guess because it's Twitter and that means 140 characters. It's 280 now. Anyway, I told the story about when I had just moved out of home. And I hadn't just moved out. It had been a couple of years and I was out on my own. And I was in radio making shit money. And let me tell you this. These folks that are doing local TV, local radio, you may think they're rolling in dough. They have no, it's nothing. Broadcast pay is shit. Let me just say that right now. But I was working in radio and the money was horrid. And I was so full of pride and I was going to make it and I was going to just do it on my own that it got to the point where I was completely flat broke. I mean broke, as in having to decide, do I put gas in my car to get to work because the public transportation system was horrid? Or do I get a pack of ramen noodles or something and just work with that and try to make that last? And so what happened was, I think I said something to like my sister or something on the phone, the few times that we talked on the phone. I said something to her, and so of course I think she told my dad. I think it was her who told my dad that I was having issues, and so I got a phone call. And yeah, the few times I had issues keeping my phone on too, but my dad called, and my dad was this very proud, black Southern man from the country, from Southern Arkansas, who I didn't see him cry that much, but on the phone, I could hear him holding back his tears, and finally he asked me, he said, "Do you have any money?" And I was dancing around it or whatever. He was like, "No, do you have anything? Are you eating?" And then finally I told him, "No, okay, I'm having issues, Dad, I'll be okay." And that man started crying. That that World War II veteran, old man from the South started crying. And he was so hurt that his baby daughter did not call and say, "Dad, can you please just send me like $50 or something like that?" And again, with the Six of Pentacles coming up this week, if you are having issues, if something is going on, please, whether it is financial or even psychological, there is nothing wrong with asking for help. Taurus is the moon is in Taurus. That means self-care, being good to yourself, being nice to yourself. And the Six of Pentacles says that too. So the mantra for this week: there is nothing wrong with asking for help. All right? Okay. So have a good week. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week.